I don't know if you noticed on the news, it showed that world nations are tapping into reserve oil of 60 million barrels. Except there's a caveat to that. The caveat is, in the US alone, daily we consume over 20 million barrels. So what's 60 million barrels going to do? 60 million barrels is not even sufficient for one day's worth worldwide. Now, if you don't know these statistics and you see it on TV or you read it on the Washington, and I'm looking at Newsweek has it, and I read through some of them and watched some of the videos, but they don't mention that part. So you think, oh, because there's an oil crisis, it's crisis after crisis. There's an oil crisis. Oh, they're trying to help out. 60 million barrels. One other thing. Sanctions ain't going to do anything with Ukraine. And the other thing is, they're talking about the SWIFT thing. That some banks, some Russian banks, are not going to be allowed. It doesn't matter if, how many banks? 20 banks? 2 banks? 2 is already some. It's not going to make a difference unless all the banks, unless Russia is completely cut off from the SWIFT. It's not going to do anything. All these nations know that very well. So Ukraine is done, and they're just letting this happen, not by chance, by design. Because if it wasn't by design, they would have placed real sanctions and they would have cut off Russia from the SWIFT altogether. Having some banks, all Russia needs, or any country, is to have one bank to be able to transact internationally. So again, they're trying to play you stupid, you, and trying to play me stupid.